So let's see what we have in here. We are going to listen to a song, and this song is about the singer and her or his lover. They are at a bar, they're drinking, and they want to feel young and drink and have a good time and love each other and hope that they shine bright like young people. That's all they want tonight at the bar. So this song's performers are this girl band, and they are going to sing a song called We Are Young. So I just want you to listen to that and tell me, how does the song make you feel? Do you like the song? And why? So while listening to that, just think about the feeling it gives you and also see if you like the song and why. Explain it. Are you ready? Let's listen together.
Tonight, we are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Tonight, we are young. We are young. So let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. So if by time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I will carry you home tonight.
So how does this song make you feel? Happy, hopeful, maybe a little bit sad? Does it make you feel young? Does it give you some sort of energy? Positive one or negative? So, all in all, do you like the song? And why? Well, I like the song because the way they sing it, the voices of the singers are very beautiful. They sing with feelings. It's very nice to listen to. I liked that line in the lyrics of the song. We can be brighter than the sun. That's a very beautiful thing to say. So now let's see if you can guess the new sound of this unit. Well, in some of the words that they used, you can hear a new sound. So now I just want you to listen carefully and just pay attention to a sound that you think is the sound of this unit, and it's repeated somehow during the song. Let's listen together.
Tonight, we are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Tonight, we are young. We are will carry you home tonight.
I think you have some ideas about the new sound of this unit, but let's see. We had this sound in previous units, the sound what? A. And this sound is something like that, but the first sound is different. So what is it that ends with I? A and so to help you, I want to show you the lyrics of the song and I want you to see them while listening and try to guess this new sound. Ready?
Tonight we are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Tonight, we are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. So if by time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I will carry you home tonight.
So the new sound of this unit is I. And the first sound is usually, longer, stronger than the second sound. And where did you hear this I sound? First of all, in the sound tonight and bright. We can be brighter than the sun. And in the sentence that they said, we are young, we are young. Because, we don't say we are in British English, we say we are. We are young. So this makes the sound I again. Now let's see how to make the sound. Actually, we need to see what happens in our mouths. What sound do these pictures show? This part of the tongue goes down, and the very back of it is raised, and this part is flat. It's a long sound. It's ah. What sound is this? It's a very old sound of this course. Your lips spread. The front of the tongue is going up, but not very high. It sounds like not sheep. The other thing. What was that? It was ship. Eh, eh. And do you remember? The sound is short. So when we want to move from this sound to this sound, try saying this sound, this sound, this sound, and then this. For example, you say, I, I. And we get the new sound, I. And remember, your tongue does not touch the roof of your mouth. So we move from saying this sound, making it, and then we get to this. See how the positions change? And be careful. Lips. When you make changes in your tongue, then move to making the change in your lips to spread. Don't forget that. This makes the new sound. Do you remember the name of the song? This song was called We Are Young. In here, we kind of get the sound of I. We are young. And in British English, we don't say the R sound, we say we are. And when we connect the Y sound to R sound, we kind of get the sound of I. The only difference in this sound and this is that in here your tongue goes higher in your mouth to make the sound E and not So it's a little bit different, but they kind of sound the same. We are young. It connects these two sounds, and then we hear something like this. Some people, and in some pronunciations, people use this sound in the word, for example, cup. Cup. It was when the middle of your tongue would go up in that sound. Then move to this sound in the word, for example, kit. So it's not just the long sound I. You can also say this sound I, 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 I. This is for this sound. This is sometimes like this. And always the first sound is strongest. Again, in here, this is a short sound, but when you want to connect and mix these two sounds, then it becomes longer. Let's notice the sound. First, we have a picture. What do you see? Can you describe it using different words and sounds? You can pause the video and do that. Well, we see a well-dressed man sitting in his cart and another man running funnily with his kite, like this, running with his hands in the air. His name is Tyler. What do you think? Does Tyler want to get on the cart? Listen and tell me.
Hi. Are you all right? Would you like a ride in my cart?
No, thanks. I'm fine. I'm just flying my kite and enjoying the sunshine.
Oh, all right. Have a nice time.
What's the answer? Does he want to get on the cart? Well, the answer is no. He wants to fly his kite. Now let's listen and read and check your answer better.
Hi. Are you all right? Would you like a ride in my cart?
No, thanks. I'm fine. I'm just flying my kite and enjoying the sunshine.
Oh, All right. Have a nice time.
How does Tyler sound in his speech? Is he excited? Is he very interested? And is he talking to the man in the cart in a very friendly way? Is he? So pay attention to his intonation. How is the intonation used in his sentences? And try to understand how he feels. Let's listen again and tell me, please.
Hi. Are you all right? Would you like a ride in my cart?
No thanks. I'm fine. I'm just flying my kite and enjoying the sunshine.
No thanks, I'm fine. I'm just flying my kite and enjoying the sunshine. It sounds very serious. A lot of falling intonations. So he doesn't sound friendly. He doesn't want to be stopped. And the man in the cart is very friendly and I think a little bit worried about him. Like, are you okay? You're running crazily and you seem to need help or a ride or something. So he, of course, sounded a little bit worried and friendly, but Tyler was very serious and unfriendly. Sounds rude. Now I want you to listen again and count the I sounds. Ready? Let's do this.
Hi. Are you all right? Would you like a ride in my cart?
No thanks. I'm fine. I'm just flying my kite and enjoying the sunshine.
Oh, all right. Have a nice time.
If this text distracts you, you can close your eyes and try to listen and count the number of the sounds. This is an option. You can choose that. Ready to check? Let's see. Did you find them right? Right? The sound I? Okay, let's listen and see how they are said. Okay, pay attention to the sound and also read each word.
Hi. Are you all right? Would you like a ride in my cart?
No thanks. I'm fine. I'm just flying my kite and enjoying the sunshine.
Oh, all right. Have a nice time.
Now try playing this again, rewind it, and pause after each sentence or word and try to repeat. While doing this, pay very close attention to how you pronounce the I sound and focus on your mouth and the changes you make in your mouth. Okay, when you finished, go to the next part and continue. Okay, now that you're finished, you tell me, can you find and highlight the ah sounds? Not the I sound, but the ah. So you have 30 seconds to highlight those sounds. How many can you find? Go. All right. Let's listen and check again. See, you were not listening. You just read the lines and tried to find the sound. Now try to listen and find the sound better. So you need to hear the sound ah.
Hi. Are you all right? Would you like a ride in my cart?
No thanks. I'm fine. I'm just flying my kite and enjoying the sunshine.
Oh, all right. Have a nice time.
Yes, only these two words. Are you? Are you all right? Cart. This is just, and sunshine, and enjoying the sunshine. He didn't say sunshine. Sunshine. That would be ah, and it's not. It's a. It's a. Ah. But it's natural when you suddenly say here, here, here. Oh no, you hear the sound I, and not ah. So you won't choose them. You just choose these words. Because they do have the sound ah in them, but not just ah. So these two sounds are usually mistaken. So we're trying to compare them and try to understand the differences between them. In the minimal pair parts, we are comparing them. Let's see. Now let's listen to the sound in words and try to connect this sound to meanings. Think about meanings and sounds. You don't have to repeat, you don't have to make any changes, just think about meaning and different sounds.
2A. Bar, buy. Bark, bike. Pa, pie. R, I. Cart, kite. Heart, height.
Now let's see. Listen to the minimal pairs again, and this time try to listen and make the changes in your mouth and try to connect what you see and hear to how you change your mouth to make the correct sound for each sound.
2A. Bar, buy. Bark, bike. Pa, pie. R, I. Cart, kite. Heart, height.
It's time to listen and connect the spellings to the sound that we hear. So look at the words and the highlighted parts and listen to the audio and pause whenever you want to repeat after each word, trying to make the correct changes in your mouth. Let's do this.
2A. Bar, buy. Bark, bike. Pa, pie. R, I. Cart, kite. Heart, height.
Well done! Thank you so much. You did a great job. And now, let's start noticing the sounds in words. Let's go. Minimal pair words practice. You know what you should do. For sure, you will hear 5 words from each minimal pair, and you need to write 1 for the sound R and 2 for I. Ready? Pair 1. Get a paper, pencil, and start.
2B.
Bar, bar, buy, buy, buy.
2B.
Bar, bar, buy, buy, buy.
Bike, bike. Bark, bike. Bark. Bike, bike. Bark, bike. Bark.
Pa, pa, pie, pie, pa. Pa, pa, pie, pie, pa.
I, R, I, R, I. I, R, I, R, I.
Cart, cart, kite, cart, kite. Cart, cart, kite, cart, kite.
Heart, height, height. Heart, height. Heart, height, height. Heart, height.
Okay, in this part, you see 3 sounds that sound similar to each other. We have 3 words for each sound: nut, not, and night. You can write these symbols in your notebooks and try to count the number of times you hear each word or each sound. Okay? They have different sounds, and I say 8 words. 8 words, and your job is to count the number of times you hear each sound. And don't forget, you can always rewind the video and listen again. So for the first group of 3 words, listen to me. Nut, nut, night, night, not, night, nut, night, not. This is the answer. I said this word 3 times. Nut, nut, not, night. 3 times, 2 times, 3 times. Let's go to the next one. Hot, hot, height. Hot, hot, height, height, hot, 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 hot. Did you get it right? How was it? Was it difficult or easy? With practice, it will become easy. Are you ready for the next one? Let's see. 1, won, wine. Listen. 1, wine, won, wine. 1, 1, 1, 1. Top, top, type. Now listen. Top, 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 type, 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 top. Let's check. And the last one. Pop, pop, pipe. Listen. Pipe, pop, pipe, pop, pipe, pipe, pop, pop. Let's see. Very good. That was a very nice practice because we had similar sounds next to each other, trying to count them. Good job. So here we are in a very important part of the lesson, minimal pair sentences. Check sentences and connect them with meaning. So just look at the pictures and try to connect meanings and sentences.
That was a good bar. That was a good buy. That was a good bar. That was a good buy.
So here we want to go through 4 steps, very important ones. Why? Because these steps help you understand the rhythm in sentences and find the stressed syllables better. And it helps you copy the speaker's pronunciation well. So let's see what those steps are. The first one, we listen and replay in our minds. You listen, pause, and try to hear those sentences in your mind. یعنی اصلاً آدیو رو پلی نمی کنین دوباره. یک بار گوش میدین و بعد از پاز همون جمله‌ای که شنیدین رو توی ذهنتون تکرار کنین. انگار مثلا اون جمله توی ذهنتون اکو میشه و دوباره همونو میشنوین ولی نه از طریق آدیو بلکه از طریق ذهن خودتون. Do it now. Now listen and replay in your mind.
That was a good bar. That was a good buy.
یه جوری مثل توی دلتون خوندنم میشه. Now the second thing we need to do is to listen and change the shape of the mouth. یعنی هیچی نمیگیم. بعد از پاز تنها کاری که باید بکنیم اینه که همون جمله رو فقط با تغییر دادن شکل لب‌ها و فک و زبون شکل کلمات رو بگیم. مثل اینه که فقط اونا رو داریم لب میزنیم و هیچ جمله ای رو بلند نمیگیم و هیچ صدایی رو تولید نمی کنیم. و این رو بعد از هر جمله انجام بدین. یعنی کل این 4 مرحله رو برای هر جمله جداگانه انجام بدین. هر دوتا جمله ریتم یکسان دارن و این باعث میشه که هی این تکرار توی ذهنتون بیشتر بشه و خب مسلماً خیلی بهتره. Okay, now let's practice. Listen and change the shape of your mouth. Okay? Listen.
That was a good bar. That was a good buy.
Your focus was on your mouth and the way you should change to make the sound. Now the third one is to listen and whisper. پس توی این مرحله هم تولید صدا نداریم. فقط باید چنین صدایی داشته باشیم. Let's do this now. Listen and whisper.
That was a good bar. That was a good buy.
And finally, we listen and say it aloud. We simply copy and repeat the sentence. We make sounds, we say words and complete sentences. Say them aloud after each pause.
That was a good bar. That was a good buy.
So how is it? Finally, in the fourth step, we see that we can say the sentence very, very much like the speaker. And it's easier, it becomes easier finally in the final step. So please go through all of them and do all of them for every minimal pair sentence that we are going to listen to. They are very useful. But before we begin, let's see. Now you know which words are stressed in these sentences. Which words? Can you tell me? Can you find them? Good, bar, and good, bye. That was a good bar. That was a good bye. So they are stressed. Let's go to the next one. First, pay attention to meanings.
What a noisy bark. What a noisy bike.
Now listen and replay in your mind.
What a noisy bark. What a noisy bike.
Listen and change the shape of your mouth.
What a noisy bark. What a noisy bike.
Now listen and whisper.
What a noisy bark. What a noisy bike.
Well done. Now listen and say it aloud. Repeat.
What a noisy bark. What a noisy bike.
There is one more word which is stressed. Which one is that? You're right, noisy. They are adjectives, so they are stressed. And bark and bike, they are nouns, so again, stressed. Listen and think about meaning.
He loves his pa. He loves his pie.
Listen and replay in your mind.
He loves his pa. He loves his pie.
Listen and change the shape of your mouth.
He loves his pa. He loves his pie.
Listen and whisper.
He loves his pa. He loves his pie.
Listen and say it aloud.
He loves his pa. He loves his pie.
Can you find another stressed syllable in this sentence?
He loves his pa. He loves his pie.
Very good. Yes, that's right. Listen, sound, meaning.
It's got 2 R's. It's got 2 eyes.
Replay in your mind.
It's got 2 R's. It's got 2 eyes.
Now change the shape of your mouth.
It's got 2 R's. It's got 2 eyes.
Now whisper.
It's got 2 R's. It's got 2 eyes.
Say it aloud.
It's got 2 R's. It's got 2 eyes.
Any more stressed syllables?
It's got 2 R's. It's got 2 eyes.
That's right.
It's a cart. It's a kite.
Replay in your mind.
It's a cart. It's a kite. It's a cart. It's a kite.
Change the shape of your mouth.
It's a cart. It's a kite.
Listen and whisper.
It's a cart. It's a kite.
Say it out loud.
It's a cart. It's a kite.
Stressed syllables. Cart and kite. Very good.
Check the heart. Check the height.
Listen and replay in your mind.
Check the heart. Check the height.
Change the shape of your mouth.
Check the heart. Check the height.
Now whisper.
Check the heart. Check the height.
Say it aloud.
Check the heart. Check the height.
Stressed syllables. Mm-hmm. Great. Check the heart. Check the height. Now, we want to listen and write one for the sound R and two for I. So let's listen to the sounds in sentences. Go on.
D.
Check the height.
He loves his pa.
It's got 2 R's.
What a noisy bike.
That was a good buy.
It's a cart. 2D.
Check the height.
He loves his pa.
It's got 2 R's.
What a noisy bike.
That was a good buy.
It's a cart.
So, it's very important to write your own sentences and practice sounds in them. So, sounds in sentences, practice actually your sentences. So, I'm going to give you some example sentences to just give you some ideas. And I know you write better sentences. So let's use minimal pair sounds or words in sentences. Larry was eating a pie in the dark. So I have one sound of the new unit and the old sound that we want to compare. And I try to say the sentence with nice rhythm, giving stress to content words, and also pay attention to saying the sounds correctly. The second one. My dog sometimes barks when I ride my bike. We have only one R sound in the sentence, but I try to include at least one. You do that too. And dog, this is O, the sound O. So, and this is sometimes. You can include all the sounds that you have learned so far, and maybe they sound similar, and this makes it more challenging. Flying a kite is more fun than riding a cart. Do you agree with me? My heart races when I'm in heights. What are you afraid of? Heights or not? Well, my heart races when I'm in heights. Now go ahead and write your own sentences and try to make them yours. And in this way, you remember sounds better and it's more fun than repeating my sentences, right? So go ahead and do that. Then we'll continue.